Hello everyone, good evening and sorry for late. So let's start surface area and volume for ninth class. So today we are going to cover this chapter completely in this session. I will talk about mostly theoretical part, okay, and I will tell you how to do questions and I will tell you some tricks that you can use to make your calculation easy. Okay, so what is surface area? Surface area means what? Surface area means what you can understand like this board, okay, this board has tiny squares which known as a pixel. Let's say the one pixel is equal to let's say one pixel cover the one unit of area. It like take this place, take the unit place means जिसकी measurement one आए like it can be 1 centimeter square, 1 meter square or anything. So how many such a square you can place in this area? Okay, so how many such a space, how many such a squares, that number of squares will be equal to the area of this board. Okay, or other way you can understand, let's say there was a square, okay, and one of the mathematician came and said let's take this as a universal area. Let's say this is the minimum area we can have. Now we have to find, if I have to find the area of a bigger field, I will find that how many such a squares I can place. The number of this square on that place will be equal to the area. Okay, and let's say the area of this square is 1. Now I have to find the area of this circle. Let's say the area of this circle is 22. What is this 22? 22 means you can place such a box, such a squares in this circles 22 without overlapping. This is the meaning of 22 area. And if the area of this is 1 unit, okay, unit can be centimeter square, and the area of this, if this centimeter square, it means 22 such a squares you can place without overlap. This is the meaning of area. Now let's go for next. Okay, so today we are going to cover cube, cuboid, right circular cylinder, right circular cone, sphere and hemisphere. Let's start with the cube. What is cube? Take one square, another square, and try to make a closed figure with the help of squares. You will end up making this kind of figure. What is this figure? Known as a cube. Have you played Ludo or something like any dice game? You have seen this. Okay, so what you see in dice, you see six faces like six walls. Okay, or this room, I am standing in my studio. Okay, it has a floor, it has a ceiling, and it has 4 walls. Total is 6. So every face or every wall is a kind of square. Now I have to find the area. How to find area? Let's try to find area of one square. What is the area of a square? Area of a square is, sir, side into side a square. How many walls you have? 6. So how much area will be total? 6 into a square. So the total surface area of a cube is what? 6a square. Now if we have to find only the walls, like I have to paint my walls, I will not paint my ceiling, I will not paint my floor, then how much I have to cover? I have to cover 4 walls, 4a square. Simple. Now what is this? The diagonal of a cube. How to find the diagonal of a cube? See, can you find this value first? It is easy. Like this is a, and this is 90 degree. You will end up with under root 2a. The value of this is under root 2a. But actually we have to find this diagonal. Okay. So the base value is under root 2a and the height or perpendicular is what? A. Now use the Pythagorean theorem. You will end up with this value coming out to be under root 3a. So that's how you can find the diagonal of a cube. Let's go for next, cuboid. Previously we had cube की all the walls, cube की सभी walls एक square होती है. But sir, instead of square we take rectangles. Yeah, you can take rectangle, but there is one condition, that For example, if this wall is a rectangle, it has a height and length, then same kind of rectangle you should have for this wall. Okay, and for the wall which is in just front of me, if it has width of this room and height of this room, then I need same dimension wall for what? For this wall. Okay, and I have floor has what? Length. Floor has length and floor has breadth. So I need same dimension wall for what? For ceiling. So how many walls you have with a length and height only? This one and this one. How many of them are with a width and height? This one and this one. How many of them are with a length and breadth? This one and this one. What is the area of a triangle? Oh, sorry, rectangle. Length into breadth. For this wall, length is length, but breadth is what? Height. So we can say length into height plus. But sir, we have such a kind of two walls, so multiplied by 2. Then I have this wall. It has width of my room and height of this room. So it will be 2 into width, or you can take breadth, or height plus and height actually. And we have such a kind of two walls, that's why multiplied by 2. Then I have floor and ceiling with length and breadth. 2 into length into breadth. Take 2 common and you will left with LH plus BH plus LB. This is the total surface area of a cuboid. Total surface area of cuboid. Any doubt till yet? Anyone? Total surface area of cuboid. Similarly, you can find the diagonal of the cuboid. How to find diagonal? First, try to find this value. This is length, this is breadth. Then this will be what? Under root length square plus under root breadth square. Okay. Now I have to find this diagonal. For this, we have this is working as a base and this is working as a perpendicular. Okay. This value is what? Sir, height. Okay. Now use Pythagorean theorem. You will find that the value of this diagonal is nothing but this. Any doubt till yet? But sir, we have to find the area of 4 walls. How to find it? It is easy. Like this wall. Let's take this wall. I told you that this wall has length and this wall has height. And we have such a 2 walls. Then 2 into length into height. Okay. 2 into length into height. Plus we have this wall with a width of this width and height. So we can write 2 into W into H or B into H. Take H common and 2 also common. You will left with L plus B. Or one more thing. You know what is 2 into L plus B? Sir, perimeter of the area, perimeter of floor or perimeter of ceiling. So you can use that. Like in the question, it is given to you that a room has such height, and this is the perimeter of floor. Find the area of 4 walls of that room. Then you don't have to find the length and breadth separately. You can easily use this formula, like 2 into H into perimeter of floor. Using this formula, you can find directly. Okay. Let's go for next. Okay, this cylinder. This is called as cylinder. There is a condition that why we call it right circular cylinder, because this can be also cylinder. But we can't call it right circular. Okay, right circular means which has 90-degree angle with the floor and for a ceiling. Okay. With the floor and ceiling, we have 90-degree angle. Walls and the ceiling and floor has 90-degree angle. Okay. Now, how to find the area? Let's try to find the area of curved surface area. Means this part only, this circular part. If I take a wire and like wire को ऐसे बांध दो. Okay. Now what I have to do? Let's say this wire is colored, and now I have to color this whole circular part with the help of this wire. Colored this wire and then move this wire upside like this. The wire will be reach here and we have to end here on this point. We have to end here this point. We have covered all the surface area. So what you did, sir, you take a wire of length 2 pi rh. Oh sorry, 2 pi r. Why? Because the wire length is equal to the circumference of this circle. Circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. And how much you ran with this wire? तुमने इस वायर को कितना चलाया? Sir, h time. So multiplied by h. That's it. That's it. So this is the curved surface area of a cylinder, where r is the radius of the base. But sir, what about the ceiling part? You said base. See, in the case of right circular cylinder, now the value of this circle, every value like radius, area, circumference, everything will be equal to this. Means they are what? Congruent circle. In yesterday class, I explained you the congruent circle. Okay, so this is 2 pi rh. We have found the curved surface area. But sir, how to find the complete area? We have to add this area. We have to add this area. What are they? Circles. How many circles? 2. What is the area of one circle? Sir, 2 pi r square. Okay, then add the 2 pi r square in it. We have already 2 pi rh curved surface area plus area of two circles 2 pi r square. What you can take common? 2 pi r, 2 pi r take common, and we will get h plus r. That's it. This is the total surface area and this is the curved surface area. Now let's go for next. Then we have cone. What is right circular cone? Again, the radius and the height has 90-degree angle between them. The radius and height has 90-degree angle between them. Now, using this 90-degree, we can find a relation using Pythagorean theorem that L square is equal to h square plus r square. Okay. Okay, here we have small l and small r. Let's use that. Okay. Now, see guys, what is L? L is we can say slang height, this height, this height, this is L. And what is exact height? Height is this. Okay, slang height can make any angle with the radius, but this actual height make 90-degree. Okay, like if I will, if I make a building like this, okay, and you are standing here. So what will be the distance between you and ground? The distance will be this. Let's say this is ground. Then distance will be this, not this. Your distance from ground, or तुम कितनी हाइट पर खड़े हो, तुम कितनी हाइट पर खड़े हो, वो ये होगी, ये वैल्यू, ना कि ये. Okay, this called as a slang height. So similarly in cone we have a slang height and actual height. Okay, now you guys are clear with the difference, what is slang height and what is height of a cone. Okay, so what is the curved surface area of this? Curved surface area of this is pi r l, pi r l. And what is the total area? How to find total area? Curved area is pi r l. Okay, now we have to find the area of this part. This is nothing but a circle. What is the area of circle? Pi r square. So we have pi r, okay, sorry, we have pi r l plus pi r square. Take pi r common, you will left with l plus r. Okay, let's go for next. Next we have sphere. What is sphere? Sphere is like a ball, a complete ball. Okay, not a rugby ball. You can take a basketball, you can take cricket ball. They are sphere. They are sphere. Okay, so sphere is a three-dimensional. All these like cube, cuboid, cylinder, cone and sphere, all these are 3D shapes. Okay, and the total surface area, it has only, sir, what about curve area? Actually every part of this ball is curved. So there is no like total surface area and curved surface area, they are not different, they are same. So total surface area of this is pi r square. How 4 pi r square. How did we get this? See, for that you have to study integration, and you don't know about integration, you will learn about integration in your 11th and 12th. So for now let's memorize this, that 4 pi r square is the area of a ball, okay. Now next we have hemisphere, and then we have hollow hemisphere. Hemisphere is what? Cut that ball into equal two part. Now let's try to find, it has total surface area and curved surface area differently. Like curved surface area is this part, okay, and total surface area curved plus this circle, okay. So this area is equal to the half of your area of a sphere, half of the area of the sphere. What is the area of the sphere? 4 pi r square. Then what is the curved surface area? 2 for this hemisphere, 2 pi r square. Half of sphere. Now sir, we have to find the area of this also for total surface area. Okay, then just add 2 pi r square plus pi r square. You will get 3 pi r square. This is your total surface area of a hemisphere. Then let's go for next. We have hollow hemisphere. How to find the curved surface area? Sir, we have two curved surface area. One is outer side one is outer side. Let's say the outer side radius is r1. Okay, take capital R as a outer side radius. Okay, this is outer side radius, this is inside radius or inner radius. We call this outer radius and we call this inner radius. What is the area for this outer hemisphere? That will be 2 pi r square. And what is the in this inside hemisphere curved area? 2 pi r square. Okay, add them, you will get this. This is the curve area, but now we have to find the total area. How to find total area? See, sir, we have find all the curve area part, we just have to find this area. Okay, if you see this hollow hemisphere from the top, what you will see? You will see like this kind of thing. Here we have inner radius, this is inner radius, and this is outer radius. How to find this area? It is simple. Find the area of outer circle, then subtract the area of inner circle. So you just have to find the area of outer circle, pi r square, and subtract the inner circle, which is pi r square. Now solve this and you will get this formula. Any doubt till yet, anyone? Okay, so let's go for next. So we have covered all the areas part. Okay, then what is volume? Now let's talk about the volume. Okay, what is volume? Volume is like I'm standing in this room. Okay, how much water I can fill in this room? How much maximum limit of this room to holding water? That will be the volume. Or in formal definition, we can say volume is a quantity which represent that how much area or how much total space a solid is acquiring. How much total space acquiring. Or we calculate it in the form of, using water. Let's say we have water at the temperature of room temperature. The water density of room temperature is equal to 1 liter is equal to 1 kg. 1 liter is equal to 1 kg. It can be changed with the help of temperature and pressure, but we are talking about at the atmospheric pressure, and we are talking about at the temperature of room temperature, which is around 37 degree. Okay, so in this temperature and pressure, 1 liter of water is equal to 1 kg. So we get this, what is the space, what is the value of space covered by 1 kg of water is equal to 1 liter. That's how we can explain the volume. Now to find the volume, you have to find that how much water this cuboid can hold, how much water this cuboid can hold. Okay, for that, let's say start filling this cube with the water. What water will do? It will cover the floor, complete floor, with a one layer of water. Okay, but I'm filling it with the water. Then sir, you will get another layer of water just up of it. Then another layer, then another up to complete fillness. So what happened first, sir? The water covered the area of floor. What is the area of floor? Length into breadth. And then you get layer. How many layers? Sir, h times. So multiplied that area into h, you will get the volume of cuboid. Then how to find the volume of a cube? Sir, cuboid and cube has only one difference, that we have different L, B and H. Maybe two of them are equal, but all three of them will become equal. You will get a cube. Now your L, B and H all will become equal. You can represent them by A. Then the volume of a cube is side cube. Side into side into side. That's the volume of a cube. Now let's try to find out the volume of this cylinder. Let's try to fill this with the water. Water will cover this area first. Okay, it will cover this area. Then what is this area? Pi r square. Then another layer of water will cover. Okay, then another layer of water will cover. How many layer will be there? Sir, h time. Then multiply by h. This is the volume of a right circular cylinder. Any doubt till yet? Hello. Any doubt till yet? That's how you can find the volume of cube, volume of this cylinder. Can you notice that at time of volume, every term of the formula is coming out to be a power of 3, like length power 3. R is what? Sir, a kind of a length. H is what? Kind of a length. See, length square into length. You are getting length cube. That's why always in volume unit you will get something cube, centimeter cube, meter cube, kilometer cube. And in the case of area, you can notice that every term is like some length square. Like let's take example of a cuboid. 2 into length into breadth plus breadth into height plus length into height. Every term you can see it is length into length. Sir, can you explain again which part? Let's, good evening. Okay, let's take the area of cuboid. What is the area of cuboid? 2 into length into breadth plus breadth into height plus height into length. As you can see, the area is what? Centimeter square, meter square, kilometer square. Why? Because as you can see in the formula, every term is nothing but the length square. Length is what? Length. Breadth is what? Some kind of length. Breadth is what? Some kind of length. Height is what? Some kind of length. Every time you are getting length square, length square, length square. That's why in the case of area, you get centimeter square, meter square, kilometer square, mile square and all. You can take any example. If you take example of a curved surface area of cylinder, pi r square h. Pi r h. Okay, 2 pi r h actually curved surface area. Okay, pi r square h is a volume. Curved surface area. 2 is a constant. It has no length, no unit. Pi is also a constant, sir. It is not some kind of length. What about this? Sir, it's a kind of a length. What is this? Kind of a length. Again, you are getting length into length. That's why always you get area is equal to length into length. Always the volume you get in formula length into length into length. And in the case of a perimeter, you can find every perimeter formula. Let's take a perimeter of a rectangle. 2 into length plus breadth, 2 into length plus breadth. Perimeter is what? Some kind of length. You get centimeter power 1, meter power 1, kilometer power 1. In the formula, you can see that 2 into length plus breadth. Every term is a single length. Every term is a single length. That's why in that case you get centimeter power 1, kilometer power 1. And in the case of volume, 2 power here, 1 power here. In the case of cuboid, volume, 1 length, 2 lengths, 3 lengths. So length power cube, length to the power is not equal to, yeah, not 22 upon 7. Actually, it's close to pi. This number 22 upon 7 is close to pi, but pi is a irrational number and 22 upon 7 is a rational number. Now, in the case of a right circular cone, the volume of right circular cone is 1 upon 3. Okay, sir, please explain. Okay. राइट सर्कुलर कोन क्या होता है? इसका इस तरह का कोई शेप होता है. इसके अंदर एक शर्त है कि राइट सर्कुलर क्यों कहते हैं? क्योंकि एक तो इसका जो बेस है वो एक परफेक्ट सर्कल होना चाहिए और ये 90 डिग्री होना चाहिए. ये चीज 90 डिग्री होनी चाहिए, इसकी हाइट और रेडियस. सो इसका वॉल्यूम जो आता है 1/3 पाई आर स्क्वायर एच आता है. इसके भी केस में तुम देख लो. मराठी, आई डोंट नो मराठी, आई नो ओनली इंग्लिश एंड हिंदी. दैट्स टू लैंग्वेज आई कैन स्पीक. इसमें भी तुम देख लो r to the power 2 and h. What is r to the power 2? r is what? सर किसी तरह की लेंथ, कोई लंबाई. और वो कौन सी लंबाई है सर? यहाँ इस पॉइंट से लेके इस पॉइंट तक, दो पॉइंट के बीच की जो दूरी होती है वो हमेशा एक लेंथ ही होती है. द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन टू पॉइंट इज ऑलवेज अ लेंथ. ओके, सो आर स्क्वायर सर लेंथ इंटू लेंथ एंड अगेन हाइट. हाइट इज व्हाट सर? दिस पॉइंट टू दिस पॉइंट. अगेन दो पॉइंट के बीच की दूरी हमेशा एक लेंथ ही होती है. अगेन देखना वॉल्यूम के अंदर क्या आ रहा है? Unit cube, meter cube, centimeter cube, kilometer cube, and this is the formula for volume for right circular cone. Now let's go for next sphere. For a sphere, again sir, how did you get this formula? How did you get this formula? This is the formula for sphere volume. Again you can see r cube, meter cube, centimeter cube, kilometer cube. Again you are getting that sir तीन लेंथ आपस में मल्टीप्लाई हो रही है इसके भी फॉर्मूले में. बट ये फॉर्मूला आया कहाँ से सर? Again, to understand this formula, you should know the integration, and you don't know about integration, so leave it for that your 12th class and 11th class. You will study integration in your 11th class. Okay, so this is the formula for volume of a sphere. अब हेमिस्फीयर क्या है? हाफ ऑफ दैट. वहां पे फॉर्मूला क्या था? 4/3 पाई आर क्यूब. उसका हाफ क्या होगा सर? डिवाइडेड बाय 2. 4 and 2 will get cut. You will get 2/3 pi r cube. 2/3 pi r cube. अब ये हेमिस्फीयर का वॉल्यूम कैसे निकाले? अब देखो हेमिस्फीयर का कौन सा वॉल्यूम आपको निकालना है ये डिपेंड करता है. अगर आपको सिर्फ ये वाला वॉल्यूम निकालना है इनसाइड हेमिस्फीयर, यू कैन इजीली फाइंड पाई आर क्यूब. 2/3 पाई आर क्यूब. अगर तुम्हें ये वाला एरिया निकालना है, ये यू कैन इमेजिन इट एज अ बॉल. सो वो वॉल्यूम जहां पर आप सूप डालते हो. बट मुझे तो अब वॉल्यूम निकालना है ये वाला ये हिस्सा. लाइक यू हैव अ बॉल. उस बॉल को बनाने में कितना वॉल्यूम मटेरियल यूज हुआ है? उस वॉल्यूम को बनाने में कितना मटेरियल यूज हुआ है? सो तुम्हें क्या करना है सर? आउटर साइड का वॉल्यूम निकालो और इनसाइड को माइनस कर दो. आउटर साइड का वॉल्यूम इज व्हाट? 2/3 पाई कैपिटल आर क्यूब. एंड सब्सट्रैक्ट कर दो इनसाइड का वॉल्यूम. व्हाट इज इनसाइड का वॉल्यूम? 2/3 पाई स्मॉल आर क्यूब. एंड दैट्स हाउ यू कैन फाइंड द formula. Any doubt till yet anyone? So we have completed all the formulas. Now let's do some questions. The height of a cone is 16 centimeter and base radius is 12. Find the curved surface area and total surface area of cone. Okay, we have cone. And the height of this cone is given to us 16. Height is 16. And this is given to us 12. Can you find this length? Because we have to find pi RL and pi R square. We have to find pi RL, curved surface area. Curved surface area is pi and total surface area. What is total surface area? Add pi rl and with a pi r square, and you take pi r common, you will left with pi r into bracket l plus r. Okay, so we have r, we have r, we have h, we don't have l. How to find l? Using the Pythagorean theorem. Use the Pythagorean theorem. 16 square 256, 12 square 144, add them, what you will get? 256, 144, you will get 400. Under root 400 is 20, so the value of this is 20. And just now put this value here in this formula, in that formula, pi rl 3.14 into r into l. Simplify this, you will get the answer. Okay, see, अगर तुम्हें क्वेश्चन में दे रखा है, you can use 22/7, you can use that. If it is not given, take 3.14. Okay, so if I do simplification, 24 table of 24 would be easy. 24 4s are 96. 24 1s are 24 plus 9 33. 24 3s are 72. 72 plus 3 75. And we have 1 point then here. And centimeter, then this will be centimeter square. Any doubt, anyone? Any doubt, anyone? Okay, so that part you can do it. L plus R, 12 plus 20. 12 plus 20, you will get 32. 32 into 12 into 3.14. That's it, you have to do. Next, a right circular cylinder has a base of radius 10.5. You know 10.5 is divisible by 7. And height is 14 centimeter. Find. Okay. In this case, see, actually they should mention that you should use 22/7. Why? These number are divisible by 7. Okay. And ये इंटेंशनली तुम्हें ऐसे नंबर देता है ताकि तुम्हारी कैलकुलेशन इजी हो जाए, और ऐसे क्वेश्चन में वो हमेशा मेंशन करेगा कि यू कैन यूज पाई इज इक्वल टू 22/7. ओके, so you can use 22/7 here. Curved surface area of a cylinder. What is the curved surface area of a cylinder? Pi r, 2 pi r square h or 2 pi r h? 2 pi r h. Let's put the value. 2 into pi into r. What is the radius? Yeah. Into r into h. Okay, this get cut. How much time? 2 time. Okay, now 2 and 5 I can take common. 2 and 5 I can take common. This is divisible by 5. How much time? 21 time. This is 2 time, and 2 and 2 will get cut. I will get 44 into 21. 21 4s are 84. 84, 4 here, 8 carry. 21 4s are 84 plus 8 92. Am I right? Is my calculation is right? Okay. 92. Next. Find the total surface area of a hollow hemisphere whose outer and inner radii are 3.2 and 2.1. Again, you can go with the formula, or what is the hemisphere curved surface area? Curved surface area, hemisphere curved surface area, 2 pi capital R square. For inner side, 2 pi R square, and that top part that look like this, then you have to find this area. For that, pi R square minus pi R square. Simplify this, you will get 3 pi capital R square plus pi small r square. That's it. This is the formula. Just put the values and you will get the answer. Next. So we have covered all the surface area part. Now you will not get simply like this is the cube, this is height, length, breadth, and find the area. In examination तुम्हें ऐसे easy question नहीं मिलने वाले जहां डायरेक्ट पूछा जा रहा है. तुम्हें क्वेश्चन मिलेंगे जो तुम्हें घुमा कर पूछेगा. लाइक वो तुम्हें कोई दो शेप दे देगा. कोई 2 शेप दे देगा और ऐसा करेगा कि कोई एक शेप में से दूसरे शेप को निकाल देगा और वॉल्यूम पूछेगा। तो याद रखना बच्चों, अगर है ना किसी भी शेप को एक शेप से दूसरे शेप में कन्वर्ट करते हैं, व्हेन यू कन्वर्ट अ शेप इनटू अनदर शेप, लाइक आई हैव मेटल बॉल एंड देन आई जस्ट उसको पिघलाया, यू नो, यूजिंग हीट you can make it liquid form, okay, melt it down, and then you change the shape and you make a cube, or you make a cuboid, you make a cylinder, you make a cone, then what will be the volume of that cone? That will be equal to the ball, okay. जब तक आप कोई प्रेशर ना लगाओ, कोई टेम्परेचर में ज़्यादा चेंज ना आए, तो जब भी एक शेप को दूसरे शेप में बदला जाता है ना, तो उनका वॉल्यूम सेम रहता है। एंड इन द केस ऑफ योर दिस चैप्टर, यहाँ पर कोई प्रेशर नहीं होगा, कोई टेम्परेचर नहीं होगा, यहाँ पर जब एक शेप को दूसरे शेप में बदला जा रहा है तो यहाँ पर माना जाएगा वॉल्यूम दोनों का सेम रहेगा, बट सरफेस एरिया बदल जाता है। क्यों? आई विल लेट यू नो। लेट्स से दिस रिमोट, ओके, दिस रिमोट आई यूज टू कंट्रोल दिस पीपीटी। इफ आई ब्रेक दिस इनटू 2 पार्ट, okay, this area will be there also, this area will be there also, this area will be there also, will be there, but you will see 2 new areas. If I break down this from between, you will get that, sir, I can see the wires, I can see the chips inside it. How you can see? Because of this extra section, and you getting 2 extra section. If you get this, you break this into 2 part, one part will have some extra section and one another part will have extra section, sorry, okay. So, or you can understand from here, like I have a pipe, total surface area, this and this part and this part. Break this into 2 part, you will get these 2 parts are extra area, these 2 parts are extra area. So that's why जब तुम एक शेप को दूसरे शेप में कन्वर्ट करते हो, surface area can be changed, can be not. It depends on the situation. But the case of volume, the volume of this pipe and volume of these 2 pipe will be equal. Okay, let's go for a question. A toy is the form of a cone surrounded on a hemisphere. Okay, such kind of toy. Such a kind of toy. The radius of the hemisphere is 7 centimeter. Okay, this value is 7. Then what about this value? This value always 7 because hemisphere. What is the condition of sphere? Sir, कोई भी ना सरफेस से कोई भी पॉइंट लो, उसकी जो डिस्टेंस होगी सेंटर से वो हमेशा सेम रहेगी. सो अगर ये डिस्टेंस 7 है तो ये भी 7 ही होगी. ओके, नेक्स्ट, एंड द हाइट ऑफ द कोन इज ओनली कोन हाइट. Instead of this, let's take the whole total height of this khilona is 24. It will make your question interesting. Now you have to find the height of this cone. How to find height? Sir, this is 7, this is 24, and just 24 minus 7, you will get 17. Height of this is 17. Cone height is 17, and this height I have to find the volume. But in the case we have only surface area. So for surface area we don't need height. We need radius. We have radius 7. So find the area of this cone. Find the area of this cone. Sir, total area या curved surface area? Try to understand. अगर ये एक खिलौना है, क्या ये एरिया बाहर होगा क्या? नहीं होगा. ये तो खिलौने के अंदर का हिस्सा होगा. हमें तो सिर्फ बाहर का निकालना है. तो बाहर क्या है? Curved surface area. Outside layer is what? Curved surface area. So what is the curved surface area? Pi RL. You can use pi RL. You will get the curved surface area. Pi RL. 22 upon 7 into 7 into 70 plus what about this hemisphere? We have to find only curved surface area because this part is inside. So curved surface area of hemisphere is 2 pi r square. Now just simplify it and you will get the answer. Any doubt in this question, anyone? Okay, next, a solid metallic cylinder of a radius 7 and the height 10 is melted to form spheres each of radius 1 centimeter. Find how many spheres you can make. See, in such a kind of question, you don't have to go for calculations. Okay, never do calculation first in this kind of question. Try to form a equation first, then try to then you will see that many of things will get cut and the equation will become easy and simple. So never go with a complete calculation in such a kind of question. I will let you know how. Let's say let number of spheres, number of balls or spheres, we can say number of spheres is equal to n. Then volume of total sphere will be what? Volume of all sphere is equal to what? N into volume of one sphere. Volume of one sphere is what? 4 upon 3 pi. Sir, pi 3.14 or 22 upon 7? Don't take the value of pi. Let's take as a pi symbol into r cube, which is 1. Okay. Now the volume of cylinder, volume of our cylinder, volume of cylinder, pi r square h, pi r square. What is r? 7 square h, and equate them. Why? The volume should not get changed. In the question it is says that you just melt down this cylinder and made small spheres. How many spheres you can make? So the total volume of all the spheres should be equal to this volume. Now equate them. N into pi, it should be equal to 7 sevens are 49, 49 into 10. Don't do that for now. Pi into 7 into 7 into 10. Pi will get cut. Now see, n value is what? 7 into 7 into 10. It will give you 490, I think. 490, right? So the answer for this question is 490. You can make a sphere with a 1 centimeter radius from this cylinder. How many spheres? 490 spheres. Okay. A tent is the shape of cylinder surmounted by a cone. Okay. This kind of shape we have. This kind of shape we have. The cylinder part is 3 meter height. This height is 3 meter. Okay. And 7 meter diameter. Diameter is 7. Then R will be what? 7 by 2. Okay, next. The conical part slang height is 5. This value is given to us 5 meter. Find the total canvas required for making that tent. You just have to find the total area of this. Okay. So, okay, we have done all the part of this chapter. I hope सब आपको clear हुआ होगा. So, if you have any doubt, please let me know in comment section first. From 6:30 I have another class. If you have any doubt, please let me know. Okay guys, thank you so much for joining. Bye bye, good night, and take care of yourself.